reportage. If children are determined to have any communicable disease or have been exposed to a communicable disease, they are placed in a program or facility that has the capacity to quarantine.
Did you catch that? At all? Or are my words falling on deaf ears? Because the day is going to come when the American dollar will collapse. And we can't keep going like this forever. There will be no food, no shelter, nothing. And your kids and you will be laying in your bed, wheezing and dying like animals. And the UN will come and tag your door and cart you off to a quarantine camp. Because you guys refuse to stand up. You guys refuse to do anything about it because you're so comfortable in your SUVs and your iPods and your iPhones and your Android systems and your track houses. You're so comfy in your life. It's going to take you guys to lose everything in order for you to stand up for what is right. And that's just the bottom line. And you can call me a dickhead, you can call me a douchebag, call me whatever you want. Bottom line is, you guys aren't going to do shit about nothing until yours is taken. And it's coming. Oh, it's coming fast. Just you wait. Chalking it up as misinventory or swept and thrown away and burned and incinerated with the rest of the garbage. I'm not buying it.
Disease, and some people will get sick and some people will die, but you're going to see pockets. You're going to see 4 or 5 or 10 people. You're not going to see hundreds of people. I don't see that happening. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months, 3 months.
Whoa, Mr. Isaacs, whoa. How much time until the inevitable, sir?
2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months, 3 months. It's going to be very soon. This disease, this pathogen called Ebola, now lives in the world with us.
If you have a communicable disease or you're suspected of a communicable disease, martial law for you, sir, ma'am, anybody. Do I think America's going to see a mass outbreak of this virus? No. I think people are going to willingly detain themselves from this virus as it causes mass panic around the world. We're only seeing the beginning of it. It's going to get much worse. So just do your diligence, stay focused, and just keep an eye out on what's going on with our illegal immigrant crisis and this communicable disease. Another thing, Ebola virus expert was on that flight, Glenn Thomas. Yep, you heard it. In case you haven't thought we weren't stupid enough, here's 3 more flights coming in from Lagos, Ebola-ridden Lagos, straight to Atlanta, Houston, and New York, constantly. We are out of time. We don't have the money to supply these people anymore. We cannot provide full moon suits. So we downplay it. And we go, oh, look, this is all you really need. Ebola's not airborne. Ebola's not this. Ebola's not that. It's really hard to get it this way. You cannot take the risk. You have to open your eyes and start questioning everything that's being said about this virus outbreak.
And the Global 2000 was a blueprint for mass genocide produced by the Club of Rome. Basically, what the Global 2000 calls for is the destruction of half of the world's population by the year 2050. Hence the title 2000.
Whole Agenda 21, Global 2000, Roman Club, Club Roman, and he's going off about how the government is planning on wiping out the middle class because we are the reason the world's going the way it's going. We are all out of work. We are using up all the resources, and he predicted by the year 2050, if they did not depopulate the United States or the world, half the population of the world, that by the year 2050, everybody was going to be broke and everybody was going to be worthless. This right here is your heads up. Weaponization aside, there is a third possibility, and that is the virus did spread through the natural contagion effect, but its entry into the United States is being facilitated by lax border policies, or just complete neglection of. You're going to have millions of people under a 21-day quarantine, and the economy is going to what? So there you have it, some highlights of the coverage I've been covering, how I have not been spreading fear, only information, and you'll always hear it first at www.worldwar3news.com. Stay tuned for more.